thank you for sticking with us through the course. This is the last module. And you will see that this is the culmination of everything we've been talking about throughout the course. We started with an introduction to HR in terms of personnel selection. We then looked at the scientific and legal foundations. We moved on to job analysis and performance, which gave us information to develop valid strategies and valid information, and then how to recruit people without getting in trouble with legal issues, to recruit in terms of not on characteristics that are not job related, and then how to screen people, how to use employment tests, how to use an interview. Now, we've got a variety of information from those tools. And if we look at a typical hiring situation, we might find that, just for argument's sake, that we've used a cognitive ability test, we've assessed personality, and we've done an interview. They all give us 3 different pieces of information, all related to the different KSAOs. How do we combine all that information? How do we make sense out of it? How do we use it to make a legitimate decision about the candidate? Well, there are some ways we can do it. We can look at all the information and say, oh, I like that one, I don't like that. We can do it somewhat emotionally or clinically in trying to combine the data. Or we can do it more quantitatively, of saying, okay, let's look at all the information. Are there ways of putting this together scientifically that helps us to make a good decision? Now, I have to point out that there's no such thing as a perfect decision. It's like in hypothesis testing. And that's what we're doing here. We're saying, based on all this information, we predict this person is the best for the job. But there's a probability of error involved in that. We can make errors. What we do by using more scientifically based quantitative methods, reduce the amount of error that we're susceptible to. So again, we'll look at some of the methods that are used for combining information to allow us to make good decisions. Again, this is one of the areas where you need to know a little bit about stats, particularly regression analysis, because some of the methods involve regression. So if you're a bit fuzzy on that, you may want to go back and look at the appendix on statistics, or do a refresher, look at your text before you get into this chapter. But anyway, this is the last module. So I want to thank you for sticking with us throughout the course, and I hope you've gained a good appreciation for how to do personnel selection from a scientific standpoint. Thank you.